Aloha, I'm Pastor Noelani Jai of Jesus House. We currently meet in Huntington Beach, California. So it's absolutely true that God can heal and protect and care for us in ways that science, medicine can't. Hands down, I've seen people healed from very serious diseases, including cancer even, in the last year and a half. But at the same time, when you're part of a faith community, when you're part of a church family, and frankly, when you're part of any family or any community, which we all are, as humans, we're part of the world. We can't just look at what we need or what we want God to do for us. We have an ownership. We have a kuleana, as we say in Hawaii. We have stewardship of the people around us, our community, our ohana, our family. And so in order to protect other people, my understanding is that masking, as well as vaccination, social distancing, and staying home when you're sick, those prevent us from transmitting COVID-19 to other people. And so while I do not discount that God can heal, I believe we have a responsibility to be vaccinated. If we've checked that with our doctor and we're okay to be vaccinated, that we have a responsibility to mask and to distance and do whatever the guidelines are for that time in our community, whatever the recommendation is for our community with regards to COVID. And as the guidelines opened up so that we could be in person again, we took our time to very carefully structure our corporate gatherings in a way that actually, even when the guidelines caused churches to have to pull back or head back outside again, to me, we had already structured it in a way that we were going to stay outside. Basically, we were going to stay socially distanced outside in our parking lot. We have a wonderful setup where we can have the cars in one parking lot and the people in the other, and those who want to stay in their cars because they feel safer, drive in. We call it the drive-in section, and where they can see the stage, and they turn on the radio we call it our radio station. Our channel is 100.5 FM, at least in our neighborhood. And they're able to get the sound from the car radio and see what's happening up front. Our children's activities primarily on Zoom still, although in the parking lot, because we're still outside, it's safe enough for them to be together, but they remain masked and outdoors still at church because by definition, kids are under 12 are not vaccinated yet. And so we're going to continue meeting outside. We're not as tight on masking now for those who are vaccinated, but we don't ask if you're vaccinated. So particularly to my Native Hawaiian ohana, to Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander, or frankly any ethnic minority that is more vulnerable to COVID-19, to serious illness from it, I would personally strongly urge them to speak with their doctor about getting vaccinated, because our communities are, generally speaking, impacted by more serious COVID-19 complications. And so I think it's important that they at least have that conversation with their doctor if there's any hesitation toward getting it for themselves or their keiki, their children, or their loved ones. Aloha, I'm Pastor Noelani from Jesus House. I'm here to encourage you to get the shot, to get vaccinated, do your part to keep all of us safe. Aloha, ahuiho, and malama pono.